What's up, YouTube? You know what time it is? That's right, MightyFan time. And I am back with part 2 of my pickup vid for the Super Bowl sale, of course, at Mitchell & Ness. Part 1, of course, had the baseball, had the Steve Carlton Phillies in 1976, and much to the chagrin of the Red Sox Nation, they also had a 1973 Thurman Munson New York Yankees jersey. Gotta be careful where I say that word Yankees in here. Anyway, part 2 deals with, that's right, lace them up, football. So here we go. The first jersey actually was an eBay purchase. So before I get to the Super Bowl sale purchases, I got an eBay purchase to show that showed up today. Ironically enough, today I went to the Super Bowl sale. I really never expected to get a jersey that close to the Super Bowl sale, but I got a real sweet deal on this one. This is a jersey that's made the rounds on YouTube in our Jersey Ed community, so I guess I'm just adding to it. Yeah, it's the token Mark Gastineau jersey. The New York Jets jersey, really cool jersey, and I got this for a buy it now $60 on eBay. Now, I told you, there's always a reason. I wait for the deal. There was a guy who was selling this on Jersey Central, and I had thought about picking it up from him later in the year, but when I saw this for $60, I'm like, okay, I just gotta jump on it, and I did. But it is a really cool jersey. It's the made in Korea version. I don't really care, you know. I just really like it. It's really heavy, and I guess the others on our Jersey Heads community who have this jersey know what I'm saying. I mean, it is a really heavy mesh and also heavy in texture jersey. So it's one of the older Mitchell & Ness jerseys. I guess by older, probably a few years older than the ones they put out this currently. But yeah, it is. It's a heavy jersey, really durable, heavy. And of course, as you guys all know, I love the screen print jerseys, and this is heavily screen printed. The numbers and names really big and bold. You know, has that old school feel to it, which is what I love. And of course, it has the silver anniversary from 1984 of the old AFL teams. Of course, the Jets being one of them. And patch on there, the old Jet helmet on there, and their old colors. So yeah, Mark Gastineau, the Mullet Man, Mr. Mullet. he would have fit right on with the '93 Phillies team. They all had the same hairstyle. I shouldn't say too much. I love that Phillies team of '93. All right, so that was the eBay purchase, and now is the 2 NFL purchases for the Super Bowl sale at the Mitchell & Ness store. And the first one, I'm just going to go out on a limb here and say I believe I'm the first of the Jersey Heads to own this jersey. I know it's a Grail jersey of a few people, and I apologize for showing it. I apologize for getting it before you guys do. I can't remember off the top of my head some of the guys who said they were looking for it. To be perfectly honest with you, it was a surprise pickup today. I mean, I went into that sale with ideas of some of the jerseys I wanted to get, hence why I was on eBay, making sure I couldn't get them cheaper. And I found the Gastineau Jets jerseys by doing that. Remember, I always do research, always looking for the deal. This jersey was the only one they had in the store of this particular jersey. I never saw this in the store in the past. I've seen throwback jerseys of this team in the past, just not this one. And I don't remember if Jason, a.k.a. New Jerk, owns this jersey. And I apologize, Jason, if you have this jersey. And I said I'm the one that got it, got in my collection first. If you have it first, I apologize, and hey, I got it second. But I believe I'm the first to have this one. And let me show it. Maybe I gave away what it is. I know Jason has a few of those Rams throwbacks. But here it is. The Los Angeles Rams, number 12. No, not Harris. That would be one Joe Willie Namath. Los Angeles Rams throwback. Now it's the newer version. It's a reissue. I think Mitchell & Ness put out one a few years ago. This one's made in Vietnam. I believe the other one was made in USA, but it's still a really nice jersey. I mean, the old Rams jerseys, as we all know, are really iconic. Nice. The blue and the yellow with the horns going around on the sleeves. Really cool looking jersey. Of course, you all know I have that Eric Dickerson. I have a replica Marshall Falk. I know New Jerk owns quite a few Rams throwbacks. I know Throwback King had that Harris. I think he also has a Dickerson in the collection, if I'm remembering correctly. But yeah, they are really nice jerseys. And this one is a very elusive jersey. You don't see the Joe Namath, whether it's the newer version, the older version, what have you, around. And like I said, this is the first time I've ever seen it in the store. I mean, I've never saw it in the store before today. It was the only one in there, and it was in my size. So I'm like, you know what, I think I'm going to take this one. Because I like it, and it's the only one they have. If I pass on it, I'm going to be making a video somewhere down the road saying, you know, there was that time I passed on that LA Rams Namath jersey. I really shouldn't have done it. Well, there. Now I don't have to worry about it. So there you go. Yeah, but I would imagine I won't be the last that you'll see of that jersey. I'm sure a few of you guys are going to be picking that one up at some point. This is another one I think that's going to be making the rounds. I know that Throwback King has this, and I know that another guy in our Jersey Heads community has his University of Texas jersey. But of course, the baby blue, one of the all-time great running backs, Earl Campbell, for the University of Texas. Of course, he played the Houston Oilers and for the New Orleans Saints. But his best years were with the Houston Oilers. The baby blue jersey. You know, I love those, the old baby blue, sky blue, powder blue. I love those jerseys. And of course, heavily screen print numbers, letters, and the stripes. I mean, this is a really cool jersey. I know some of you guys have the Warren Moon jersey with the stitched letters and all, and that's a really nice one too, a classic. But this, this is probably one of my favorite Houston Oilers jerseys of all time. Not only because it's a screen print, but because of who it is. Earl Campbell. Let me tell you guys. You know, Jerome Bettis is known as the bus. Earl Campbell was the monster truck. Okay. If you ever have a chance of watching some of the old footage of Earl Campbell, you go right ahead, because he was a beast back in the day, running through people, running over people, dragging people in the end zone with him. Unfortunately, we all know today he can't walk. It's a shame, but the guy gave everything he could to the game, and really was one hell of a runner. He really was one of the old-time great running backs, a classic running back, and a classic jersey here for the Houston Oilers. And again, I would imagine some of the other members are going to be picking up that jersey at some point down the road, because it is a really nice jersey. Let me tell you. It is. It's a nice with the screen print on it. In fact, I almost put it on in line. I almost put it on and wanted to run over people to get to the front of the line like Earl Campbell. But then I figured, you know, if I do that, I'll probably get kicked out of the store and then I can't get anything. So, you know, I better just be nice. All right. Well, that's gonna do it for me. Those are my pickups. Those are my pickups for the Super Bowl Sale 2010. Always look forward to it. 4 great additions to the collection, plus that gas, great additions. Be a little while before I get any other throwback jerseys, a month or two from now. I know that Willie Mitchell on Jersey Central is being nice enough to hold on to a powder blue Dave Cash 1976 Phillies throwback for me. A great deal on that one too. So I look forward to picking that one up maybe sometime in March or April. That will be my next pickup video. But of course I'll be making some other videos in between. So be on the lookout for those. And I hope you all enjoyed my pickup videos. Again, a very successful sale at Mitchell and Ness Super Bowl Sale. As always, really look forward to it. Can't wait till next year. Okay, maybe my wallet can, but I can't. Alright, YouTube, but that's it for me. That's it for MightyFan. And to all my subscribers, again, as always, all my subscribers, thank you for subscribing. Keep subscribing, because there's more videos to come. And be sure to subscribe to the rest of my throwback Jersey Heads also. You know, they put out some great vids too. I'm sure you guys already know. But be sure you subscribe to them also. And to all the throwback Jersey Heads out there, all my family and friends, big shout out to all of you guys. Peace, and I'll see you in my next video. Alright.